What is going on, guys? It is Christopher back with another video. You know what I'm saying? I know it has been a minute. I've been pondering this here video for like months now. You know what I'm saying? When I started making the videos, I was like, this is one I gotta make. But I held off for the season just so it has a little bit extra of a vibe to it. So, what is this topic I'm yapping about? By the way, in the description, I will include a timestamp of when I'm done yapping after I take the dab and just start getting in the movies. If you're not here for the beginning yap, just check description and skip to that timestamp if you just want movie recommendations, because I understand that. Also, if you're here for the yap, let's get into it, because I've been wanting to talk horror movies, bro, and what better time do you do that than in fall? Like, now it's the season. If you're on Letterboxd and you're in the Hooptober community, you know that starts tomorrow. Everyone's going to be watching and reviewing their horror movies for that. And you know, I'm doing it this year for my first time, so I think that also has me wanting to talk horror a lot more, and just because like a lot of my buddies that are close to me are really big fans of horror, so I got a lot of love for the genre. And I got 5 movies in no particular type of style for this list. Just fun movies, bro. Fun movies that I think fit the criteria for a Halloween or a horror movie. Most of them are horror. I actually have 2 on here from the same director, which I didn't want to do, but bro, both of them fit so good and are personal favorites of mine, I had to include them. So, without further ado, let me take a dab and let's start discussing these movies, bro. I wish y'all a happy fall, and I hope y'all take one movie from this list and watch it this Halloween season. Let's get it. We are back, y'all, and we're gonna do some editing, bro. You're gonna see this, and I'm gonna just hit y'all with that, but we're gonna get creative around here, bro. Just know Christopher's back. And I'm coming at y'all with bangers on this list, bro. Please check them out. What's number 1, bro? Number 1, Freddy vs. Jason. I do not have every movie on this list. Also, by the way, y'all, I'm sorry. I got a broken finger right now, so don't mind the finger, but it'll be in the vid. Freddy vs. Jason is the first one on this list, and no, I do not own everything on this list. Like I was just saying, just 3 of them. Freddy vs. Jason, man, I feel like is an all-time horror movie favorite for me, bro. It takes literally 2 of the best franchises of all time, or at least most iconic, which is unarguable, which is Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and it says, hey, what if these dudes fought each other? It is awesome. It's cheesy 2000s horror characters just like getting killed in fun ways, bro. Like I got nothing but love for this movie. It is, if you throw it on, you're gonna laugh. You'll have a good time, bro. Like it explores the lore of both Freddy and Jason really cool, and I really like this movie, man. So that's number 5 on this list. I guess I can kind of go in order because like it really just varies like my feelings for these movies around this season, but all of these are high-tier horror movies, in my opinion. Boom, we back, y'all. Had to do a little cut there. Number 2 on the list, or should I say number 4 if I'm going in my order I want it. Halloween 1 and 2 by Rob Zombie. And yes, spoiler alert, Rob Zombie is the director that I have 2 on this list. Like, he has 2 movies featured on this list. Since I've gotten into Rob Zombie, dude's been one of my favorite directors, bro. I really like his style, and I think that like I was flopping between this and the original Halloween, because like what is a better pick for the Halloween season? It's got to be one of those. But for me, and I know this is not the popular opinion, but for me, this movie, I like the style of it. I like there's bits of humor in it. I just like the gritty hellbilly style Rob Zombie brings to it more than the original. It's the classic story too. Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, Michael, like the retelling of his early years, how he kills his sister. Like, it's a really good movie, bro, and I just like Rob Zombie, man. This movie is pretty, like, you know, edgy, I guess, like all Rob Zombie is, but like, I don't know, if you mess with that, if you mess with a little gritty type of movie, this will be your thing, man. I highly recommend this. Definitely a great pick. Number 3 on this list is one I just saw recently and a new favorite of mine. I would say this is a horror movie, and I also would say it's perfect for Halloween. It's basically a retelling of the classic Dracula Nosferatu story, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dracula in search for his love, like, comes to a new city and takes up residence there and starts searching for her. But it is Dracula in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Dracula in the hood, bro. Eddie Murphy plays Maximilian, the most aura-farming vampire you'll ever see. It is so funny, man. So, it's actually really detailed and a really good, like, it's a well put together movie, man, and it's very accurate to the original lore, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has his Renfield in this movie, dude. Like, his Renfield is just a crackhead, though. Like, bro, this movie is very fun, man, and Eddie Murphy does a great job in it. I just got nothing but love for this movie, and if nothing else, you will laugh your ass off during this movie, and it's perfect for the Halloween season, bro. What is up, y'all? You guys are getting a special intermission from me like an hour later, bro. My phone almost died, so I had to stop, and then I ended up messing around editing, bro, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this video, man. I'm trying to put a lot of love into this, bro, because this is what I want to do for a living, man. Short little intervention, bro. If you want, you can skip ahead, but, bro, you know, I'm trying to chase a dream of, like, be in film production, making films, and I want to start here, bro. I want to start incorporating little shit in here, editing them nice, like not pushing out just no random slot for y'all. So I hope you really appreciate this, and wherever you're at, man, I hope you're doing really well. So without further ado, number 2 on my list, House of a Thousand Corpses by Rob Zombie, man. This movie is top tier horror, bro. Like, it fits every bar that I would ever want. Excuse me. Let me get a sip. It fits every bar I would ever want in a horror movie and more, bro. It's got comedy, gore, scares, ambiance, bro, and good cast. Like, Sherry Moon Zombie's in it, of course, because Rob Zombie casts his wife in every movie. You know what I'm saying? But also, man, I forget his name, but everyone knows him watching this vid. It is, the dude from Dwight from The Office, man, is in this movie. I have to feel like it's early in his career, but it's a really good role and he kills it, man. There's a couple other, like the dude who plays Otis is really good in this movie too. I don't know his name, but that guy is awesome. He's also really good in the whole trilogy, like Devil's Rejects especially. But yeah, man, I recommend this movie for sure. Captain Spaulding in this is awesome. Like, basically a little rundown for this movie, because the top on this list I can really give a lot of love for, and a little description to make you motivated to watch it. Basically a group of like college kids researching roadside attractions, I think, stop at this little gas station owned by Captain Spaulding, and he's like a crazy clown dude, but they're looking for like Dr. Satan, I think, or something, and he sends them to somewhere. And basically the house that they end up at along the way is just filled with the Devil's Rejects, a bunch of crazy ass, like, I think they call them the Fireflies in the movie, like the trilogy, but they're like a group of killers. And dude, the movie is really fun from there, man. I cannot lie, like, it is awesome. Like, this is one of my favorite. I don't want to even spoil it, because this movie, it really does take some twists and turns. Like, it goes down that road, but like, oh man, I think you could watch this on Tubi. Like, I watched this on Tubi for the first time. It's just those movies like that really make you feel a certain type of way, bro. But definitely fits the vibe for fall, Halloween. Check this movie out. I am also throwing 2 really fast before I get into my number 1 on this list. Like, number 1 movie you have to watch, number 1 horror movie. I have 2 honorable mentions. One of them doesn't make the top 5 just because I felt a weird type of way putting it on a fall horror list. Yes, it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time, but it's very winter oriented, more Christmas like feel I get from it. Like, I watched it around the holidays. That's The Thing, 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing. Now, that movie would be number 1 on this list if we're talking pure horror, because it's my favorite of all time. But if you watch that during the fall, like, it's not going to have the changing of the leaves, like, you know what I'm saying, slasher, like, it's not Halloween at all. It doesn't give me that feeling, man. Great horror movie. That's why it's on the list, though. But check that out on your free time. Number 2 on my honorable mentions list is one of my favorite practical effects horror movies and 80s horror movies in general of all time. I think the first Hellraiser, I believe 1987, is quite a masterpiece in horror, man. It's really good. Like, I love the ambiance of the house. Like, the characters look a lot like the God Hand from Berserk, so that gives me a little bit of like a oh man, like I like this. They just remind me of the God Hand from Berserk. If you know, you know. But it just has really good practical effects for the time, for an all-time showing, and it's a really solid one to check out. But now, with the honorable mentions out the way, we have my number 1 of all time. And you might be wondering, what could it be? What surpasses anything else I've seen in horror? Dude, it's The Fly by David Cronenberg. I want to say 1986. It's another 80s movie. I can't quote the exact date, but it's 80s movie. So good, dude. I am so angry I don't own it yet. If you like body horror or horror in general, this will be your masterpiece, bro. Like, oh man, I wish I could describe like the feelings watching it for the first time. It's almost like a sci-fi, but also body horror. Like, dude, it is a marvel. Like, I love it, dude. It is so cool. Such an interesting story, but like, the body horror really is just like so special in this movie, man. The practical effects are, I would rival it with The Thing, man. Like, if you want to see some practical effects gems of the 80s, watch The Thing and The Fly back to back, and you're gonna be like, what happened to movies? They really don't do it like that anymore, bro. I don't even want to throw too much away about The Fly. It's just basically like a guy doing experiments on like a particle teleporter. Like, basically he can teleport himself from one place to another. That machine ends up like, you know what I'm saying, maybe scrambling him up a bit, and he starts going through changes. And man, the movie is really good, dude. I highly encourage you to check this one out, and any movie on this list. You would not be disappointed. If you watch them all, if you watch any of them, please let me know what you think about them. And yeah, man, Halloween is one of my favorite seasons, holidays. My birthday falls in October, so that's always added to the aura of it for me. But these days, like, I'm not really celebrating. Like, I'm just watching horror movies, dude. Like, if you have any underrated ones that you don't think I've seen, throw them in the comments. And yeah, dude, happy fall, bro.